Hey guys, I'm Donovan. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Today we're going to be going over 5 tips to securing your beloved gate motor. The reason we're doing this video is because of late there seems to be a huge increase in the number of gate molars that are being stolen in our area. The most common motors at risk at the moment are the Centurion D3 and D5 motors. We've seen many of these stolen over the past few months, and just recently we've managed to capture one of the thieves with the help of the Glen Vista Community Policing Forum. A few days later, the local SAPs managed to track down one of the illegal buyers for the motors, and he was arrested with substantial evidence. The gate motor thefts are creating quite an impact in the area, and I feel that you guys need some more information when it comes to securing your gate motor. So without further ado, let's get into it and see what it is that you guys are missing when it comes to securing your gate. So today at number 1, we have an anti-theft bracket. Most manufacturers sell a standard anti-theft bracket for their motors. Centurion Systems has a nice bracket which you can get for around 700 Rand. Along with that, you're going to want to get a decent padlock and get it installed by a registered installer. Like most deterrents, there have been a few cases where the motor is stolen while having an anti-theft bracket installed. However, it's probably the biggest step when it comes to securing your gate motor. If we take this clip for example, this motor has no anti-theft bracket. If it did, the suspect would not have managed to tamper with this motor at all. So step number 1 is make sure you have one of these anti-theft brackets. At number 2, we have the gate rail. Most gates have the older steel gate rails installed. Now one of the problems with this is that the way they're installed is they are welded on the gate with small pieces of flat bar. This causes a gap between the gate and the rack, which allows the thieves to shimmy a guala or a steel pole between the two and break the rail off. If the rail is broken in just 2 places, then the gate can easily be opened. This occurs most commonly when the gate is a palisade or square bar gate with larger gaps, so the thief can get his arm through the gate. It's also more common where the perimeter wall is difficult to get over because of electric fencing or simply because it's too high. Fortunately, you can easily fix this problem by welding a small piece of flat bar or angle iron to cover up the gap, so nothing can be wedged between the rail. If you have a rail that looks like this one, then you can see that there's no way to break it off. At number 3, we have gate stoppers. Now one of the things that people most overlook is the fact that if you lift your gate just a little, you can quite easily pull it back. If you have a heavier gate with a bigger motor like a D10 or A10, then this is probably unlikely. But if your gate is a D3 or D5, then it's quite easy. What we want to make sure of is that our gate has a limited amount of movement in the closed position. There are 2 places in particular that we need to look at. Number 1 is the top runner or guard. This is where we have 2 wheels on top of the gate. The gap from the gate to the flat plate must be as close as possible without it catching on the gate. This will prevent the gate from being lifted up at the back. The same goes for the front. We should have 2 flat plates that overlap when the gate is closed. Alternatively, we should have an L bracket like the one that we have on this gate. If we take a look at this gate, there is no stopper on the back side. This results in the gate being easily moved. So check your stoppers and guards. At number 4, we've got a magnetic contact with wireless transmitter and receiver. If you've done all the previous steps and now you want to know when someone is tampering with your gate, then we can install this. This works the same way as the contacts inside your house. The contact gets placed and the gate is set in the closed position. When the gate is open, the 2 contacts will separate, causing an alarm. These contacts will wirelessly transmit to your alarm system and will take up a zone on your internal alarm. Your security company should be able to create a description for this alarm so that when it goes off, you know that your gate is being tampered with. And last but not least, at number 5, we have outdoor passives. These are going to be the more expensive options, but the best choice for preventing any damages to your gate motor. If an outdoor passive is placed so it covers your gate, you'll get an alarm before the gate is even tampered with. Outdoor passives have been proven to be the best deterrent when it comes to proactive alarms in the domestic security sector, and they last.
Relax, Marge. If someone tries to get in here, my burglar alarm will let us know.
So there you have it. There's 5 basic tips to securing your gate motor. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like or subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching. Ciao.